Before
No,
you
you
show
don't.
that, you have to
But you asked me a question. You
Okay.
asked me a question, so allow me to tell
Come
you.
with Dr. Jackie now.
What it do with it ain't y'all? This your girl Star Craziness. I'm coming to you, and you with another Word on the Street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So, baby, you know Sunday was yesterday and Married to Medicine was on. So, you know what that means. Phaedra got the girls on the main line, and they talked about the episode. Now, with this particular main call line, we had Dr. Jackie, Quad, and Dr. Heavenly. Now, things got a little heated. And I mean, Jackie, she kept her foot on Quad's neck about being accountable of her actions and how things came about and why she felt a certain way or why the group felt a certain way. And then Quad came with her speech. Child, it was just a whole lot of like Zoe say, a whole lot of going on. And we ain't really getting no reconciliation at the matter because you gonna think your way and she gonna think her way. So let's get into this live. And you know how we like to do, let it play and I do a little commentary in the middle. So let's get to it.
Jack,
Hey,
what's good,
beautiful.
honey?
How
What are the
you
people doing?
doing?
Hello,
Hey.
hello.
Hey.
Hey, Jack, what you doing?
Charting.
Oh, because you're a
Girl,
doctor.
that thing gonna work. I love
Because
it.
you are a
She gonna
doctor.
work.
I'm
Baby, you
more
get all the
Whole
girls'
walk on.
thyroids out. You make sure they got their O shots going, honey.
Ooh,
The JJ is
yeah.
getting the WAP. That is
Tutti
good. That is
frutti,
very
all of
good.
juicy
that.
booty.
All of that.
Not gonna do that today. We gonna own our part.
Exactly.
Well, now we need everybody.
Now, what
to own
happened
that
with
part
you?
too.
Now, Heavenly,
Everybody, they gonna just be Miss Quad. We're gonna be some truth telling. Is what we're gonna do.
Well, I think that's why they chose the four of us because they thought that we could come together and have a truth session. What can you own?
Can y'all hear Dr. Jackie? Why is she talking to you?
I can own the fact that I saw some things off camera that I did not like that made me pull away from the group. That's what I can own. Is that enough for you, Jackie?
No, I need to know particulars. What did you see?
I saw my friend Heavenly running around with my ex-husband's new wife now because they're married now.
No, before
No,
you
you
show
don't.
that, you have to pull it
But
away.
you asked me a question. You
Okay.
asked me a question, so allow me to
Come
tell
with
you.
Dr. Jackie now.
Allow me to tell you.
Okay.
And I respect you a lot, Jackie, because you have told us profusely, if Curtis go out and y'all divorce, y'all can't talk to Curtis no more, nor can you be friends with anyone that he's brought around. And I respect you for that.
I said that.
Yes.
I
So
did.
here's the thing, with that same sentiment in play, I felt a certain kind of way. Now, could I have picked up the phone to call, listen to me, and say, you know what? Didn't really like that. We need to have a sit down. This doesn't feel good to me. I own that.
Okay.
That's full accountability for those who don't know accountability.
All right.
Yes.
Bless the Lord.
But let me say, I think that we missed you before that had even happened.
You said what, baby?
We missed seeing you before you even saw that picture with Heaven.
But here's the thing. If it's not, I am wherever you all want me to be. If you invite me, if you call on me for anything, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to be there. But if I feel like I'm not getting that, then it's difficult for me to give it. And then when I see what I see, it's even more challenging. But there has never been a time, when we go back in our history of 10 years, if you have called on me, if you have asked me to do something for you, the answer is always yes. I'm never going to tell you all no. I love you like that. So I'm never going to say no to you.
So we didn't feel the love, though.
And I didn't either.
Okay. So we can all agree that there was a lack of love going between the group.
I will say yes to that.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't really cool with all people in the group, so we can't charge. You know, the situation between Toya and I is just what Toya wants it to be.
Right.
Simone and I at the time were not talking as much. You know what I mean? So that leaves me with you and Heavenly. And I would say, yes, you're absolutely right.
Okay. Because I was honest with you that I was not feeling the relationship.
I understand.
Okay.
And I wasn't either.
Okay. All righty then. Let's move on.
Let's do it.
I can feel it in the air. Yes, did you feel the tension in the air? From Quad and Miss Jackie. And here go, what's her name? Phaedra. Yes, praise the Lord. Phaedra is a key, okay? Yes, they did a good thing adding her to the mix. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, go ahead, put her for the next season, all right? But let's continue, honey, because this is not the first, okay, that Quad had to over explain herself. I would say, look, I didn't explain myself at the beginning of this live, and I ain't gonna explain myself no more. Period, point blank. I said what I said, you said what you said, it is what it is.
It is a funeral, but it's not one for Miss Squad. Yes.
Come on, Jarvis. Come on, Miss Squad.
It is indeed one to bury the pettiness, the turmoil, and strife amongst this group. Indeed. Who's ready?
You included.
Me too. Oh, baby, Jack, I am not excluded. Don't do that.
Okay.
Those who don't want it, those who don't have to deal with it at all. Period.
I was hoping I was going to take this moment to be accountable, apologize, but I don't know if Quad knows how to humble herself.
Humble. Ooh, Faye, that's a good word. We're going to talk about that.
Phaedra, with that
Quad.
Yes.
Do you feel you took accountability for broken friendships at the funeral? Because you said, let me finish, take it or leave it. And I'm
Very good question, Jackie. Thank you for asking, because I'm loving the opportunity for clarity. I knew and I had heard so many people saying so many things about me that I did not want to get into what they had said about me. I know I am not perfect. So I just said, listen, whether of us argue about it, let's just bury the hatchet. They said some things. I felt some type of way. I've not responded to them in a way maybe I should have. And so let's bury the hatchet. And that's what I was trying to do there. I did not want to go into when Toya went down to the Carlos King and said that I was ugly without a wig, honey, and without my makeup. You know what I mean? That I'm down to the gun and having a good time on helicopters. So I just didn't want to go into that. There have been a number of things that have been said. There have been a number of things that have been noted about me, and we can go back to the beginning of the episode. Have you seen Quiet? You talked about it? Listen, I did things. No one's perfect here. Let's just wipe the slate clean. I tried to bury the hatchet.
okay, but for those of us sitting in the room who had not had any of those encounters with you, it was a little hard to hear you say to us, take it or leave it.
I don't remember. Is it on there when I said take it or leave it?
those who don't want it, those who don't have to deal with it at all.
Period. I said take it or leave it probably to Toya, because I think I went down the list. Let's go back. I think I started with you, Jackie, in particular. And I asked you have any strife. You said you didn't have any strife. I then went on to Heavenly. She said she didn't have any problem. I think I tapped on Alicia. They didn't show that. I said there are some people here with Sweet Tea and I who are trying to keep us apart from one another diligently. And I said, but I have no animosity against you. I think I went through it when Simone challenged me at that time. She had some questions and I answered her questions. And then when I came to Toya, so what I said, when I said you either take it or leave it, that was not for you all. That was for Toya because of her attitude and behavior.
Because you are so bright and so articulate, I feel like you should have remembered your audience. And we were all your audience. And so when you went to the take it or leave it.
Oh, we back on.
That take it or leave it. But let me stand. Phaedra, let me do this really quickly. I had already went through the roster with you all. We had already had an understanding. We were okay and we were all ready to move forward. When I said take it or leave it, it was not for you, Jackie. It was not for Heavenly. It was not for Simone. It was not for T. It was not for Alicia. It was not for Phaedra. It was for the person who gave me the most pushback. She hates me. And that's just what it is. And I have to accept that.
I'm still caught up on the part where I almost got my whooped and Jackie didn't stand up for me.
Now
That's the part I'm looking at. Now, I don't know why everybody always trying to say the TV back on when I get ready to say some shit. Y'all was going to let my ass get whipped by that little girl? Y'all was going to let her whip my ass?
No, baby.
You know I wouldn't allow
now,
that.
I don't know why the little girl feeling like she going to run up on me like that.
They don't want to hear what you got to say, Quad, girl. They don't want to hear from you, Miss Quad.
No, we listening.
Well. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
So,
Okay,
Quad,
are we over?
if I can be as honest as I'm being honest with you, we didn't feel like your conversation, your take it or leave it, was directed to Toya. It sounded as if it was it was uniform. Everybody could take it or leave. I hear you now, but at the moment that you said that, it sounded as if we had to accept you, and it didn't feel good.
Did you cuss, Jackie? Did you say what you say?
No, I think she said, and then made it silent.
Yeah.
But I hear it. But let me address what Jackie is saying. I hear you. I am not going to discount or discredit what you're saying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that was not for you all. I felt like it was basically, to me, if I have already did the process of elimination, then the person who was giving me the refusal or the rejection, then that would have been common sense that I was speaking to that person. I was not
So
talking
your communication style had to be off because everybody sitting in those benches felt the same thing. So you
okay.
did not articulate it well enough for us to receive it that way. So we all felt the same way. So it was obviously your communication that was.
Well, it was a lot going on. So you probably did miss what I was trying to convey. It was a lot going on. I didn't expect for a number of things to transpire that did. So you know what? Maybe there was a moment where the clarity was not there. But I'm making it clear now that was not for you all.
Right. No, and I get it now, but I will tell you, for now and the rest of the season, it felt like, and even now you're saying you didn't expect it. You had to expect some pushback, because
not from you all, because we didn't have a problem. When we left the reunion, we didn't have a challenge. We didn't have any issues. You, Heavenly, and Jada had began to do your Heavenly University thing and your speaking engagement. And so I was feeling like, well, they're doing their thing. Doesn't mean that they don't like me. Doesn't mean that we're against each other. I'm just telling you how I looked at it. Right? So I'm thinking you guys are busy doing your thing. And so I'm not taking offense to that. I'm not offended at all. I'm doing my thing. I'm going out. I'm traveling. I'm just doing me. Not saying that I'm against you all, but I'm just doing me. What is wrong with me doing me? Nothing. If you guys want to travel, I don't charge you guys for wanting to travel and do your thing. That's your business. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
everybody in this chat keeps saying I want a problem. I don't want a problem. Well, we are not.
Who wants a problem?
That's what somebody in the chat is saying. However, what I can't talk about is, even when we got ready to start filming, we wanted to hear and connect, and we didn't.
Okay,
and
well
so
then. Let's talk. Jackie, you are the one and never the two, babe. I'm so happy we talked about filming. So the reason why I didn't come on board in terms of filming,
I'm not talking about coming on board.
But did you say the word filming? So let's talk about this filming.
I don't want you to break any fourth wall.
Guys, y'all getting this kind of dark. I like my to be funny.
People have to understand, because I never meant to mistreat you all. I'm telling you, I don't give a damn who's watching me right now. I never meant to mistreat you all. And I'm not going to let somebody put that on me. If we're going to talk about filming, let's talk about truly what happened. They already know anyway. They sat there and they knew that I had not signed my contract, because they knew that there were some other things that I was trying to work out concerning the contract.
Right.
It was never
everybody in the chat keeps saying, I don't want to understand. I want you to understand, that is how we felt. I felt. I'm going to speak for myself. I can't speak for the other ladies. At that time, misunderstood, misconstrued, whatever was missing at the time, it was still missing. And I don't want you to feel like it was a ploy to attack Quad. We all misunderstood each other.
Okay, Jackie. What I'm saying to you, it was never. Let me, Phaedra.
I will, baby. I will.
Let me do this.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of people trying to misconstrue my actions. It's not going to happen anymore.
I think we should move on. I really do. I really think we should let this go, because I think we're not going to get anywhere with this, right?
Yeah,
Everybody's feeling how they feel.
But
so we're going to let Phaedra move on, Quad. We're not going to go into this because we got a whole reunion. We ain't going to do all of this.
Yeah,
Phaedra, what you want to say?
Well, no, what I'm saying is I'm getting a notice that I have to cut this live.
You know what I'm saying is, it was never against you guys. And that's what I
I get it.
We receive that.
We understand that.
Okay.
We believe it.
Well, we hope you guys enjoy the live tonight. I think we had very interesting and intriguing conversation. We are all sisters at the end of the day. We are four powerful, beautiful Black women, courageous in everything we do. We sometimes don't read the room right. Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we don't. But at the end of the day, we are Black women. We're going to stand together. We're going to make this thing work. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate you,
Quad, I
ladies.
love you.
I want you all to have a good time. I didn't want it to go too dark. I didn't want to get it, negative or whatever.
Quad.
Just have a good time.
Quad, I love you. I love you, Jackie. I love you, crazy ass heavenly.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking me to the funeral home. And then I left there with some chicken and collard greens, a little piece of ham, and a little
some
piece of
red velvet
cobbler.
cake.
So did. You treated us like some Black folks. You did. We did a good job. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to fighting in your funeral home, and I want to apologize to you for that.
I appreciate that because y'all didn't they didn't get to see everything, but it got quite heated. I was afraid at a few moments.
It
I
was
thought
a
I was
lot.
about to call him up security. But I love you ladies, and we're gonna make this work, okay?
All right,
Okay,
y'all
Miss
have a good
Quad.
night. Bye-bye.
Miss Quad, okay.
Okay, sweetheart.
Now you see how things got a little heated. Then you had Quad. She started pouting because she couldn't get her words out because Dr. Heather was like, we're gonna cut this short. Then you had Phaedra talking about something. She got a notice that they need to cut this live. Probably Bravo talking about y'all better cut that live. We need to save all this energy for the reunion, okay? Y'all ain't gonna be saying too much now. We let y'all have this part. I'm like, see, that's why I gotta have stuff on my own. We can't be working with nobody like no big network. We need to have our own network so we can say what the F we want to say. Damn, always gotta silence a brother and a sister. But anyways, so neighborhood talk. I guess they went under Phaedra comments under this live, and somebody had said, I hate how Quad didn't get to say her piece at the end, and you could tell she's extremely by what Jackie just did. It wasn't right at all. Quad looked like she was mad and wanted to cry. Well, you can hear it in her voice. She had like that Candy thing where you can tell when Candy about to cry. That's what Quad had. But Quad should have been allowed to speak. Love you, Miss Quad. So Quad replied and said, truth is, they want the truth to be silent. So my friends are just falling in line. And I guess maybe she's talking about Bravo. I don't know. But yeah, so I mean, you can kind of tell it was really getting heated. And Jackie, she was not letting up off that ass. All right, but y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section below, and I'll see you on the next one.
It's back on.
Y'all always trying to. I don't never get to say shit.